On in.
Come on
Come on
in.
in. Hey guys, guess who's Bazak? Yes, we
Yes.
have PJ. Some know him as PJ, some of them know him as Marlon. Some people, he was just anointed at the graduation,
Right.
pushing P, Pastor
Pa-
PJ, pushing power
right.
principles.
Yes. All of the above. Yeah. So we
Exactly.
are back. Well, I'm back.
Yeah, he's back. I've been here, cutting up as I do. I want to give a big shout out to our my guest co-host last week,
Mhm.
well, 2 weeks ago, Martin Wilson from Baltimore's own Choir Boys. And if
Mhm.
you missed the show, guys, you missed it.
I missed it.
We had rough ends
Rough
in the
ends.
house. They were so good.
Yes. Yes.
They're doing a lot of great things, great music, R&B. They are doing
Yes.
true
Hmm.
R&B, and that's where I want to be. True
Exactly.
R&B.
I love R&B. So if you missed that, I missed that. So we're gonna have to go
Yeah.
back and watch that
Go back and
on
watch that.
YouTube, on all our
Oh,
social media platforms. You can go back and watch that.
even LinkedIn.
Yes,
You
even
know,
on LinkedIn, all of
all
it
of it. We
live.
we definitely they kissed the community with
Hmm.
how to maneuver and the music industry.
Hmm.
They talked about their how they came up in the music industry and all that. So it was interesting to learn how things have changed, and pretty much check it
Hmm.
out. And I definitely asked them, where's R&B? Where's she at?
Right.
I'm looking for her.
Exactly, because yeah, R&B is seemed like it's a dying breed.
Yeah, I don't want it
R&B is
to.
it's not like it's used to. It's like I guess they just try to make anybody singing as R&B now, but
Yeah,
R&B
no.
used to have some
Mm-mm.
meaning to what they were
Love.
singing. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Jamal
sometimes you
Bryant.
listen to that stuff
What
and
is
it finally clicks in your head. Like, oh, that's what they were saying. Like
Exactly.
that's what R&B
Exactly.
is.
Yes, I want some
Um,
true R&B. But check that out.
mhm.
We don't have a guest. Yeah, it's like an echo over in the chair. But we don't have a guest. That wasn't the plan. But hey, nevertheless, you know how we do at Power 52.
Exactly.
We push through.
Exactly. The show must
It
go
must
on.
go on. So you know what we're going to do today? We're going to have some fun. So
Hmm.
we're always on these serious topics, but we're going to have some fun. Hopefully, we have some people come up in here. We can get some comments and maybe Lo, y'all. She is still over there. So if y'all want to recognize Lo, she is still here. Put them kisses in there.
Exactly.
Lo is here. She is commenting, flagging us down, and she's going to put the comments up tonight because we want this to be interactive because this is going
Yes.
to be a night of hot topics.
Hot topics.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of foolishness
It's a
going
lot,
on.
a whole bunch of it. And since we have just come off of a Mother's Day,
All
shout
right.
out to all the mothers and wanna
Yes,
be mamas.
please.
Um, shout out to all those happy Mother's Day, belated Mother's Day.
Exactly.
So let's talk about some mamas for a little bit.
Okay.
So is this selfish or selfless? A mother drops off her kids at Child Protective Services.
Never.
So her name is Amora Lex. Was her name on social media. She went viral last week for dropping off her 5 children to Child Protective Services and putting them into the foster care system.
Wait a minute, five?
Five,
Oh,
five
okay.
children.
Baby.
Okay, so she says that she has asked her children's fathers several times to help care for her children with no success. They have not tried to help her. So she is a nursing student and she says she loves her babies and she's going to get them back, but she's
She's tired.
she's
In the
tired.
words of our old school mothers, Todd.
Todd. Exactly. Shout out to Wogan Patsy. Todd.
Exactly.
Todd.
Todd.
She's tired. With five
Listen.
kids, she said she's tired, and so it's controversial because people are saying, "Oh, well, it's good that she said she's at her wit's end." She says that she's lost, everything several times before, and she said
Yeah.
she's gonna come back. So people are saying, "Oh, it's selfless," but they're saying, but she made some other posts saying that she going out to shake that behind. So they're saying, you just trying to run
No.
them streets. So
Well,
it's like,
but here's
what
the
is?
thing. But here's the thing. I guess people are saying she's responsible because she's not leaving them in an environment where they could harm themselves.
Mhm.
And she's probably saying, I haven't been out, and she wants to go get a sitter.
Yeah, I'm
Because I want to stay out of the courts. Period.
right.
I don't want the courts governing
Mhm.
over my kids, and
Mhm.
anybody that knows me, I don't want anybody
Mhm.
governing over my kids. I was so particular, and even now, even that they're teenagers, of who can watch my kids, who I have
Mhm.
around my kids, and
Mhm.
I will fight you tooth and
Right.
nail. So a lot of times people don't understand, but when you're having kids, it's a sacrifice.
Mhm.
And so I always would say, let
Mhm.
me get a sitter, even though it might have been two or three people, and then I'll sacrifice for them because it's just a snapshot in time.
Mhm.
And then I'll get back to because the parties are going to be there.
Right.
But you only have one time to, let the wrong person watch your child, or
Mhm.
even if you turn
Oh,
them into CPS,
right.
then they're split up, they're
Mhm.
damaged, and
And then just putting them in the foster care system, people are just taking in people's children or
to get
taking in children
money.
to get the check and treating the children worse than what
Yeah.
you might have think, the situation that
Yeah,
environment
that
that you
you
might have.
mhm.
So it's really
I don't
it's
know
like
what.
darned if you do, darned if you don't.
Yeah. Lo, what are
Um
they saying? So Kishana says that's difficult, and heaven forbid the kids are placed in a
mhm.
terrible foster home. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's like
That
what you were
right.
saying, PJ.
Mhm. And it's tough. It's tough. I don't think I would do it. I would say I would just be struggling,
I think
and
I
I would
would
be
thug it
Florida
out.
Evans. We'd be having oatmeal and
Eh,
all of that.
right. I think
Uh,
because her what she was saying, I did see the post, and she
mhm,
was saying, I want to go better myself,
mhm.
so that
She can
she can
provide
provide.
better for her children because
But did it take five?
she said she's a nursing
Baby.
student, so she is a nursing student and she is stuff. But people are saying, but you posting like the kids is gone now and you ready to run the streets. And some, the comments is where everything lives, and people are saying in the comments, oh, I'm sure she gave her kids up, but I'm sure she probably gonna have go on and have some more,
Well,
because
hopefully
now
she
she don't
learned a
have all.
lesson. I think we have another
Mm-hmm.
comment from one of my favorite people. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she okay, Marietta English. Yes, Mimi. You only have one opportunity to raise your children. No instant replay. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it did not take 5 times for you to know
Right.
before you got tired. Because let me tell
Exactly.
you, I have three step and stepson and my nephew, and that
Mhm,
was five. And
mhm.
Lord have mercy.
Right.
Yeah, so I have been there, but at no
Mhm.
time did I ever feel like, I
Right.
mean, you feel like you want to choke them. I ain't
I
gonna lie.
look, I know my mother said one and done. So,
Yeah.
you were at your
What's
yeah, so yeah, it's
so
just yeah, continue to let us know in the comments, was that selfish or selfless?
what did this Texas
But
mother
yeah,
do?
let's go back to some more mamas.
Mamas.
Mama. Okay. This Texas mother leaves her 6 and 8-year-old children home alone to go on a cruise.
What in the
Okay.
world?
So this mother left for about a week-long cruise on
A
April the
week,
a week for
baby. What?
April 4th, left her elementary school age children home alone.
What?
So the 29-year-old Lakeisha Woods Williams was allegedly communicating with her 8-year-old son and 6-year-old daughter via a camera and cell
That
phone.
ring.
So that's what I'm thinking. They didn't specify what
Shout
type
out the
of
ring.
camera, so I'm
Yeah.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
it was a ring camera because
Because you can talk.
you can
Yeah.
talk through it. So they said she was communicating through the camera to him. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's
She
a
was like,
ring.
change his little sister.
Right, right.
Get
So
quieter.
right. What y'all do?
What y'all
It's
doing?
bedtime.
Okay.
Exactly. Turn them
Turn
lights off.
them
Turn them.
lights. I don't care. The boogie, I'm right here. Stop it.
Right, right. So, um, so they said the neighbors, the police were called to the Houston luxury high-rise apartment on April 9th. So that was 5 days from the 4th, from the
Okay.
9th. So the neighbors saw her leaving out with the suitcases on the 4th.
Well, they
And
nosy, but
so,
go ahead.
and they wait. I guess they waited all those days to finally call the police on the 9th.
Okay, let's pause right there. You mean to tell me, how did you know that my kids wasn't with the daddy? That's number one.
Right.
How did you know that somebody wasn't there caring for them and they just didn't come outside? Because my sister will come to my house
Right.
and not crack the door.
Exactly. Right. It's somebody nosy neighbor, some Sadie,
Yeah.
some Karen, whatever you want to classify them.
Uh-huh.
Somebody's neighbor was being
That was
nosy
being
and
nosy,
minding
nosy
somebody
Nancy.
else's
Yes.
business. And I depend. Well, it says a luxury high-rise apartment, so I can't say it's thin raws. They probably heard the ring. They probably heard the speaker from the ring. But the police was called on the 9th to check on the minors.
Okay.
And they found the apartment in disarray with trash everywhere, leftover food everywhere. And they said it was in the police report. It was reported that there was a potent odor of urine when they entered the apartment.
Because some Pampers wasn't being
Yes,
changed.
from being well, they
Or
should
they-
be potty trained 8 and 6-year-olds.
Oh, 8 is. So wait a minute. Why wasn't they going to the bed? Okay.
So that
Well, I
trifling.
don't know.
Exactly.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
L'Oreal, y'all probably couldn't hear L'Oreal. So why ain't they in school?
Why aren't they?
Um,
Okay, I need to see these. Wait a
Let's see
minute.
the
Nene,
comments.
this is a criminal.
That is criminal. The children are too young to be alone. Yes, that is true.
Yes.
What
else?
Oh, somebody said it probably wasn't the first time that they were left alone.
Put her
Under the prison. Look, she was arrested, and she was allegedly claiming that it's her cousin's fault for, I guess, not checking on the kids.
What? Not checking.
But
First of all,
but
hold on. Not trying to
pass the blame. Pass the blame.
Baby, first of all, you cannot be in the house by yourself until 13.
Right. So they
No, wait
said
a minute,
12.
12. Is
So
it
they
12?
12.
Okay.
I think it's 12. So they said she kept switching her story up.
Wow.
But she was arrested and her bond set at $25,000.
Okay. So is she still in jail? Did they
So
say?
they did not say, but the children were placed in the custody of another relative. I'm like, you should have just let mama or auntie or whomever watch them in the first place.
Exactly.
So she's in jail. Well, from last time I saw she's in jail. So
what in the world is happening? You know, it's been a lot of crazy stuff going on.
It's been
They say retrograde. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is going on?
Let's look and stick on the topic of mamas.
Okay.
About the one mama. Yeah,
okay,
tell us about that.
So just before we got on here, there's a Instagram post, and PJ and L'Oreal's jaw dropped that the girl was pregnant, had the baby. The baby is 6 months, and now she has a newborn. Now, let me run that back. The girl was pregnant, had that baby. That baby is now 6 months, and then she also has a newborn. So everyone was flagging her, saying, that it was crazy, but there's actually a word for it. Is super I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't.
So she was pregnant.
Lo, you gonna have to look that up
at the same time with 2 different pregnancies.
2 different pregnancies.
So
she got pregnant while she was
pregnant, and the babies are 6 months apart. So she was what? 6 months apart. So she had to be like 3 months pregnant when she got pregnant the second time. And so
she gave birth to
the one, and then I guess had to
6
keep
months
the other
later,
one in, and then 6 months later had the other baby.
I'm gonna have to ask my friends that's
some doctors about,
because
I've heard it's possible. It's rare, but it is possible. Usually they say sometimes they see it in like animals. I know they've heard you can be pregnant at the same time, but not too common in humans. Put in the comments how would you tolerate being 2 different pregnancies?
First of all, that's why I never you like saying you want twins, But her having her, she had one crying in this arm and one. I said, "Oh no,
But
baby."
but even you know how some people what they call Irish twins when they're
Oh
born in the
yeah.
same year.
Mhm.
I know that's difficult. Like somebody,
Yeah.
if you have one baby born in January, the other one born in
These.
November or December,
Yeah.
that's difficult.
Well, it was
And then
difficult for me 2 years apart at the same
right.
month, baby. A
Oh
two
yeah.
year old and a newborn.
Yeah.
And that was enough. And then when I had to turn around and have another, so I had a newborn, a 2 year old, and a 4 year old baby. I had what I called the bus.
Exactly.
That was a
A
stroller,
stroller
the double deck
with
stroller, and
uh-huh.
then Mira, my
Had a
old, she was holding
it had a handle
a handle.
for it had two handles for two other
Two
kids.
other
So
kids. So,
yeah,
I can't let me
so
shut my mouth.
exactly. But that's better. That's them
What
kids gonna be in the same grade,
I
pretty much.
know.
Like how they gonna explain that?
I don't
Their whole
know,
life they gotta have to explain that.
but you know what? I mean, it's just a miracle, and
Yeah.
God is. So, any what's the comments, love? Any
It's a
interesting?
medical condition. That's amazing. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
amazing. Uh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
See more
Yes.
kisses.
Yes.
Yes. So here we
So,
go. Um, Louisiana. Let's go to we done with the mamas.
okay. What's going
Here
on
we go
out
to
in the
Louisiana.
dirty South?
So it says Louisiana, the wealthy white residents
Mhm.
break off of Baton Rouge to form their own city.
Okay.
So, after a decade long court battle, the predominantly white suburban residents of Baton Rouge split from the historic city to form a new city called St. George, and it's passed. So, it's
Oh,
legal,
okay.
it's been made legal.
Mhm.
And they had a decade long court battle. So, it went to the state Supreme Court and it passed.
Mhm.
So the new St. George residents believe that splitting from Baton Rouge was to separate them from poor neighborhoods, which are the poor neighborhoods are the
Mhm.
predominantly black neighborhoods,
Mhm.
which would to provide their communities with better schools and reduce the crime rate. So people are talking and they're saying this
Hmm.
is example of segregation and racism. So
So, I need to know the conditions of this. So they split off, but does that mean that the people from they split off of where now? Hold on,
Baton
Baton
Rouge.
Rouge. So they
Mhm,
split off of Baton Rouge, but what's
mhm.
going to keep the people from Baton Rouge buying houses and moving to St. George?
So so it's pretty. You're on your own city now. Geographically,
Uh huh.
they had to draw the lines or whatever. So whatever the St. George is like, yeah, you could still anybody could buy in there, but it's saying it's being its own city and it's having its own government and own system. It basically separates them from say because with the poor communities, it's with the crime rate. So it's less funding towards the schools.
Hmm.
So it's saying they get to basically control their
Oh,
own.
okay.
I don't know. People are saying it's racism,
Well,
because it's
well,
almost like
here's the
if you would
thing. But
think
even
Bolton
with
Hill, if they
yeah,
separated and said, "Oh,
well, we
we're
don't.
separate from Baltimore. We're Bolton Hill now,
Yeah.
the city of Bolton Hill." So you'll be like, "What?" So
Well, I think that their taxes are going to be higher because
mhm,
literally, in order to get all this extra money is, I mean, it's tax dollars.
mhm.
And so, yeah, that's interesting. And I would like to, you know, it- I need more information.
Right. I don't
I
know.
need
The
more
people are saying
information
it's
about that.
segregation. People are saying it's racist. Because Baton Rouge is predominantly black,
Hmm.
and I don't know.
So
I
yeah,
think.
it's like I definitely want to know more. I
Mhm.
need to read about this.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I don't know if I think like if they're trying to do more be more progressive, because at the end of the day, if the citizens in Baton Rouge they could rally to say,
Mhm.
I mean, because the schools they can't keep
Mhm.
say, oh well, we want to keep people from Baton Rouge from attending our schools,
Right. Mhm. Because
because
well,
even in
they're no its own.
yeah, because I mean, even in my experience, living here in Howard County, some of the areas are more
Mhm.
wealthy than others,
Mhm.
and but they said no, we are going to redistrict these schools so that
Mhm.
people
from
from
all.
all communities can,
Mm-hmm.
attend and have the same
Mm-hmm.
opportunities. So I think that they spent 10 years and nothing. I mean, it's not going to be, they're not
Yeah.
going to get
So
out of it what they intended. That's
right,
just my take.
right, and
Yeah.
I don't know. We
But
shall
we'll
see.
see.
We shall
Yeah.
see how that works
And
out.
I hate that that happened
Mm-hmm.
because the whatever their intentions are, more
Mm-hmm.
people will start doing it.
Right.
And then what direction
and
are we going in
right,
as a
and
country?
so they claim that they're open to supporters and people who are against it to come and help them develop their laws for the new city. So they're saying they're
Okay.
open to whatever. So I don't know, we shall
Yeah. I
see.
mean, if
It's
they
interesting, you
haven't
don't
done
hear about no
anything,
new cities being created these days.
right.
so
But
so
if they haven't done anything to segregate, I mean, well, I
well, I
guess
guess
to
there's
not be inclusive. So
mm-hmm,
it's one thing to be strategic so that you can
mm-hmm,
get more funding, but if they were saying that, hey, now we want to keep certain people out, and
mm-hmm,
then they were putting things in place to do
right,
so, then I
mm-hmm,
could understand the right. But I need to
mm-hmm,
see more.
yeah.
I need to learn more. Is there any comments, Lo, about that? Anybody want to chime in on that? Okay. Oh, is that supposed to be Manhattan?
Oh, I don't know, possibly. Wait, so what did somebody say about the what about the twin cousins? Two set of identical twins got married. DNA says they're brother and sister, but they're actually cousins.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, I
oh,
saw
so if two
that.
set like of identical twins marry another set of identical twins, then the children are DNA
They had the
siblings,
siblings.
but
Yeah. I
um,
saw that,
yeah,
and the
okay,
guys that she's talking about
yeah,
actually look like twins. Like they look
mm-hmm.
exactly, and I think they had the same name or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, yeah. I think they did that on purpose.
Yeah, yeah, that was
Foolishness.
interesting.
Cause yeah, cause the kids they do like somebody said, what's the demographic of the residents in St. George? It's predominantly white. It's the predominantly white community of Baton Rouge that have left and created their own city. So that's why they're saying it's racist. Cause it's however they're drawing the lines. They're
Yeah.
saying it's the poor black communities versus the more affluent
Well,
white
guess what?
communities.
If I was in that daggone community, and if they was going to make a new city and I was black,
I'd
I'd
be
say
set.
I'm coming.
I'm moving to St. George.
Exactly. I
right,
would have said I'm coming with y'all.
right,
And I mean,
mm-hmm,
and that's how they should have rallied around
mm-hmm,
to say, I'm coming with you.
right,
That's
right.
it. I
So,
mean, don't allow it just because it's happening and it
mm-hmm,
appears this way, you know, you have a voice
mm-hmm,
too to do
right,
something about it. And see, that's the problem.
right. And I think they're saying because it's predominant, they get the loopholes
Yeah.
because it's like, if you're saying, oh, we're not racist, there's
Oh,
a
there's
couple,
two black people.
there's two black families.
Yeah.
So, so it's,
Yeah.
but
I understand.
we we'll be
We're
following
gonna have
that
to keep us
story.
posted. We're gonna yeah.
Yeah, in the words of Wendy Williams, we'll be following that story. All right, y'all. Has prom gone too far?
Yes.
So people are ranting and raving how people are spending thousands upon thousands of dollars
Tens
to
of thousands, I
yes
believe.
about just sending them people out off to prom, junior prom, senior prom, really senior prom. And so we got a couple of pictures we're gonna show of some of the most recent folks from what their prom is looking like.
Okay. So I've been seeing a lot of
Mhm.
feathers and lace and nakedness.
Yep. Yep, that's
Oh yeah. How are they walking in this
I
stuff? But
don't
she
know.
actually, I mean, they look
It's not
pretty though.
um
Okay. See,
yes.
that's where
See,
I
that's
grew up.
where they saying.
Yeah.
And then there we go.
Look
It's
at
the
that.
with the it's
Is
a
that the
plane.
PJ?
It's the plane in the dress, and somebody said they showed somebody with a helicopter before, but I don't think we have that one up there. A Mercedes. So
Well,
yeah.
they have done fancy cars for years,
Yeah.
but I think that I heard that the guys are having Rolexes and getting all these dime iced out, necklaces, and I heard one of the comedians talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
For me, most times a lot of that stuff is borrowed. So okay, the cars borrowed, the
Mhm.
jewelry borrowed.
Mhm.
I understand the fancy shoes. Okay, if you want to do that, because I mean, my
Mhm.
baby girl, that was my princess.
Yeah.
She just went to hers last year,
Mhm.
and I don't have a picture because that would have been great for us to have. She
Oh
would have killed
yeah.
me. But
See.
she had the fancy car, she had the fancy shoes and all that. But guess what? Her booty was covered.
Yeah, and but people are because that like that one person was in front of the private jet, and people are seeing the cars, and just the send off is crazy. Like
Oh,
having
the send off.
having the paparazzis and all type of.
I can't talk because I was bad. I
Uh,
wasn't as bad as I've seen. I have
hmm
seen some stuff, multiple photo. I mean, I saw this one, I think it was last year. They lived
hmm
in a row home in the city, and they had the
hmm
entire row home
hmm
refaced with the colors and words, and
hmm
they had a whole soundtrack when they came out.
hmm
And then across the street, because I think did they live across the street from a lot or a park or something? Then they had backdrops and
Yeah.
I mean, built up backdrops. And
Yeah,
this is just the send off. And
yeah.
baby, I know the
It's say
proms are dead.
yeah, they say it. Yeah, because prom is dry.
Promise.
Is basically the picture. People do prom for the pictures. I don't know.
Yeah, I
It's
think so
people are
too.
spending. I think they're getting these custom $1,000 dresses, and the jewelry. People are saying getting Cartier
Oh yeah,
glasses and iced
uh-huh.
out watches and chains and stuff like that. And I don't know, for one night, and
Well,
prom is really whack depending on what
but you know
school.
what? Sad in a lot of these communities, y'all. Um, this is as close to a wedding that a lot of them will get to.
That's
And
true.
and I've heard that before. And so they're like, oh, let me, go all out. But I still think it's like over the top, because definitely you need to be buying books because
Mhm.
college is no joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So let's read some of the
Mhm.
comments. Yes, and I ate. That's very
Tomato, tomato, tomato.
that,
Kidding. She literally looked
that is my
good.
princess. She
Um,
did. And yeah, go ahead. She did eat,
yes,
y'all.
and I ate. Mm.
Spending all that money, but no tuition money. Okay, bye.
Oh, right. That is true. Wasted money. You can build wealth when spending money on yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
exactly. Like that could be some
Mhm.
crypto, or that could be, but
It
so
could.
here's the thing. So for me, with Amira, I had a dress that I spent a lot of money on. This was years ago. And she, honored me and wore the dress to her prom. But, it's kind of like I didn't spend money on the dress. We did have it, we just altered a little bit, to kind of do her thing. But that's when I had,
Mhm.
the shoes and all the other stuff, because I didn't have to buy a gown, because like literally they're buying thousands of dollars, yeah.
Yeah.
And guess
So.
what, baby? That daggone dress is still in there, and then we're gonna have it re-altered again, and something gonna happen.
Yes, and then are we showing? I'll show you. I guess my prom wasn't as whoop de whoop like they was having iced out. Did we pull that up? See,
This is back in the day,
back
nice and wholesome.
2016, and I think
See,
I
she's
will go
covered.
off and say we was the best dressed.
Yes. See how
uh,
she's covered and
but
she
prom is
doesn't.
really just for that one picture and then moving.
Exactly. This is one topic that we did not have, that since we're talking about style and
hmm
fashion, y'all, guess what? The 90s hairdos are
Oh
coming
yeah.
back, baby. Where are my French roll lovers, my finger
I know.
waves,
Are they gonna do
my
what was them things y'all had? Them
oh,
stack?
well, I don't
Is it the
know. I
stack
don't know if the
bang? Is that what it's
stacks,
called?
yeah, I don't know if they're bringing the
Uh-huh.
stacks back. But let me
Mhm.
tell you, I know who is loving the 90 hairstyles coming back,
Yeah. Even what's her name? You
because they
saw
had the
Sarah Jakes.
crimps. She sure
She
did.
had what was it with like the
It was
swoop
like
bang
swoop
with the
with the
up
up,
and the down
the
with the
genie
curl flip.
ponytail.
Yeah. So they coming back. So
They
I
are
know all
coming.
of the y'all's Gen Xers are excited about
Let
that.
me tell you, and the boomers,
Oh, yeah.
mommy, and they
Now
kept a
I
French
remember
roll.
my grandmother did have a French roll.
Yeah,
I
she
remember
kept a
that.
French roll. I don't know if they go. We used to put
She said,
twine in
"Yay!"
it. We used
Uh-huh.
to have twine.
And
You know
had a
that
hints
gold
of
twine.
blonde. Yeah, I
Oh,
remember
oh
that.
yeah, spray that blonde in it. And I already saw the finger waves and all that.
Yeah, I have seen that. I don't
Now they
know.
can leave the pineapple
No,
wings, but
yeah. What is the coil ones? I've seen some people have
oh,
those
just
ones.
uh-huh.
I don't know.
Let
That's
me
coming back. We shall see.
Yeah, and maybe some of them no shade mirror. I know she's on here. All them
Baby hairs.
baby hairs.
Well, you know them. Janet Jackson. She kept the baby hair. She might be a
Well, Chili.
originator.
No,
Oh,
Chili.
Chili too.
Chili was
Yeah,
the
in the
originator.
90s. Yeah,
She
yeah.
originated. She took it from
Hmm.
the 90s to the
Yeah.
2000s, baby. She's gonna be rocking that baby hair until she rips the
Yeah.
Monday.
So
The
the
Monday.
mullet. No, I have seen some people with the mullet. I
What?
have seen that.
Have
Yes.
you?
So they bringing all that 80s, 90s
I'm
stuff
here for
back.
the crimps.
No, they probably gonna bring back
What she
uh
said, don't ask you.
don't hate, not
Don't
too
hate.
much.
Don't hate, Mira. I'm not hating, baby. You look cute. That's my princess.
I'll bully her later. But yeah, okay. So we're gonna do some hot seat questions.
Okay.
Um, and I guess this is not a fair question for me because I was raised in the county. People try to say if you raised in the county, you're not from Baltimore. I am from Baltimore.
Baltimore County.
The county though.
No.
So over east, over west.
West, baby. 21215. Rep it.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I was born in the city, so I'm gonna claim.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna say
He
over
was there for
west.
2 weeks.
Exactly.
You know, everybody
You
from
know.
the county always
You
wants
know.
some city cred. You
And
know.
I was in the city every week at church, 21217.
Listen, let me tell you.
And I went to middle school. It was a private school, but it was in the city.
Baby Waldorf, no.
So it was
That
in the
don't
city though. I'm a claim it.
Okay.
Okay.
They
Over east. So we'll say
wanted-
over west.
Yes,
But you
over
say
west.
low, over east, over west. She said west.
West, baby.
Would you rather travel 10,000 years to the past or 10,000 years to the future?
Oh, that's scary. Oh, hold on. I think future.
Yeah, I'm gonna say future.
I don't want to be.
L'Oreal said we were slaves. Well, we might not have been back then. We was
10,000?
we was
No,
we
they
was
was a
kings and
caveman.
we was kings and queens of
We were in the
Egypt.
caves. I
Oh
don't know.
no. I'm gonna say go in the future. I'm gonna say let's see what the future has to hold. This is before my time, so I can't really answer this. The Paradox or Club Fantasy? That's before my time.
Oh,
Well,
I'm gonna say
no.
the paradox. Baby.
Now I remember my
Yeah.
cousins, my older
Yeah.
cousins, Andre and Sean. They used to go to like teen night at the Paradox before
Yeah.
they closed
The
it down.
docs, baby.
So if
All
I
day,
would
every
have been
day.
born a little bit earlier, I could have experienced that. So
Yes, the
I'll
docs.
just say the Paradox. Let's say that.
Mhm.
This is really showing that I'm really a county.
Yes, you are.
Yikes.
Okay.
But anyways, this is another one before my time. But would you rather have a party with DJ Booby or Rod Lee DJing?
When is the party? Back then?
Sure. Let's say back then.
DJ
It could be
Booby.
today.
No, DJ Booby back then.
DJ Booby.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
I
My DJ is spontaneous. I flies him in. Period.
Mhm.
DJ spontaneous. That's my boo.
Well,
He
you know,
grew
I
up
like
in
to dance my pain
21215
away.
also.
Right, love?
Also.
I like to I like dance my pain away, so I might have to say Rod Lee just for that one song.
DJ spontaneous. That's it. Period.
If you could only listen to one artist for a year, who would it be?
Oh, hold on. Oh, only for hold on. Oh. R.
Okay.
Kelly.
Oh,
I'm
that's what I was
sorry.
about to say.
Baby,
I was about to say I'm gonna get
sorry.
canceled, but it's gotta be R. Kelly.
Yes, I'm going to be canceled.
I'm
but
gonna
it is
put my remix to Ignition, hot and fresh in the
Baby.
kitchen.
It is. He has more hits than anybody.
You know,
Low, stop shaking your head.
I'm gonna have to cancel me. But hey,
I'm not. Hold on. You can cancel the person, not the artist.
Yes, I'm gonna have to say R. Kelly,
R. Kelly,
you
hands
know,
down.
even if you want
Baby.
to look at his catalog, who he's written for
That's what I'm
and who he's
saying.
featured on,
That's the thing.
I'm
You
gonna
can
have to go
go
with Robert
so
Sylvester.
that part.
I'm sorry.
Cancel.
Cancel me.
Cancel.
Cancel me.
No. Cancel the person, not the art.
Right. They still listen to
No,
Elvis
get
and
your
he did,
disclaimer.
uh, but anyway,
My allergies.
somebody said, listen, the future.
Future. Who said that?
Some-
Amira.
She
Future is good. but
okay,
not for the whole
Usher.
year.
Okay, I would tolerate Usher. Okay.
I could do it.
Okay. Would you rather steam out of your ears like a train every time you're mad or bark like a dog when you're excited?
I think
I think I'm gonna have to.
like-
I'm gonna
I'm
have to
barking.
steam when I'm mad.
No, because me and Lo stay mad up in here. We
I ain't
mad
every
about
time I'm
the
excited,
whole-
like Snickers, like.
Oh, no. The whole building will be smoke filled,
Hey,
and you be like, okay,
I'm gonna have to
who is
steam
that
it.
lower ring?
I'm gonna have to steam it on out because I can't be like you. Think about what type of dog are you gonna be? You gonna be like Snickers, Like, or you
No,
gonna
I'm
whoop,
like,
whoop, whoop, whoop. No,
No,
no.
like the one next to Booger. Boo.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna just have to
People are
steam.
saying steam.
I'm gonna have to exactly. I'm gonna have to steam. I'm gonna have to steam.
Oh my goodness.
Mondawmin or Security Mall. In their
What's the
peaks.
era?
In their peaks.
Mondawmin, baby.
Well, I've
And
never
the peaks. See,
experienced.
here's
I've
the
never
thing.
experienced
You
Mondawmin
had
in the
high
peak.
energy, the honeycomb hideout.
The
You
great
had,
cookie's still there.
Yeah, the great cookie. Exactly. You had
I don't know anything about
merry-go-round.
any about
See,
that.
here's the thing. That was the true fashions. Anything you need, you want a Mondawmin. Do you know Mondawmin? Excuse me, y'all. My allergies.
Oh, what'd you say, Lo?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, at security, they was taking their photos at
Yes,
security.
They did. No,
Before my
but
time.
we're talking about clothing. Merry-go-round, high energy.
Mommy says
honeycomb hideout.
security. Oh, Keyshawn said security.
Oh.
I remember security. I remember growing up going to security. Everybody was at security. I don't
They
really
were.
remember
We was hanging in security too.
Mondawmin. The only I remember going there in middle school. Only going there
But this
for
is why I
Mama
say,
Lucia.
It is
Mama Lucia
what
pizza
era?
and her cheesesteak subs. That's the only thing I know
Yes.
about Mondawmin.
Wait a minute.
Again,
Who's a
another
creep? Who's a
county.
creep? Oh, what is that saying? What is Keyshawn saying? Oh, R. Kelly.
Okay. If you could change lives with any celebrity for a day, who would it be?
Oh,
Mm.
with any celebrity.
I would say Oprah.
Lo says she don't look like she has any fun.
She don't have any
then.
fun, but
Kardashian.
she got the money. Oh God, she don't have any fun, but she's got the money.
She does.
Because I would.
Beyonce.
Because if I was
no, because then
Oprah,
that
I
means
would
you
be
have
writing
to-
some checks to myself.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if you would, are you okay to be married to Jay-Z?
Oh gosh, Lo said he not even home.
He probably has another home. Okay.
Right. Okay. Would you rather have someone 24/7 live screaming your every thought or
Never.
everything you do live streamed on Instagram?
Baby, I need my own reality show right now.
Yeah,
baby,
I'm gonna have to go with live streaming
Yes.
on Instagram.
Yes, because
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Oh, Chris Brown. That would be interesting.
Swap lives with Chris Brown?
Oh, then you fighting, but you can do everything. You can act in a movie. You could go play
And
basketball.
he can
you
sing.
go-
He's got the money.
and you
He
got
lives
and
it.
you got the
but
the word. You got the lyrics.
but you-
So you would be in a whole
I don't
battle
know.
with Quavo right now.
But you know, allegedly,
Okay.
Chris Brown, dibbles and dabbles in a lot of, extracurricular
but it's
activities.
just a day. I
Well,
don't
you
know.
know, I could do it for a
Yeah,
day.
exactly.
You never want to see.
You can
Let's
have
see
all
what it
these
says getting hot. What's it like? Okay. Hip hop chicken or KFC?
Hip hop, baby.
Oh, KFC or Popeyes?
What extra crack? Huh?
KFC or Popeyes?
Popeyes. And
Okay.
give me one of them hot apple pies.
Oh yes. All right, last one. Would you rather go back to the 90s or stay in the 2000s? I think I'm gonna go to
90s.
the 90s.
I'm going to
I
the
think I'm gonna go
90s,
to the
baby. When
90s.
we could sleep out on the porch and bring our TV out on the porch.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to head on back
Yes.
to the 90s and see what that's all about.
Exactly. I
Mhm.
love the 90s. We
Yeah.
didn't. We didn't know what we
Mhm.
had when we had it. Now stuff is
Yeah.
crazy.
So, yeah,
I don't know. What y'all think out there? That's right.
I
See,
see the
Mimi, she
90s.
said the 90s. 90s. Yes, we are doing it
90s,
for the 90s.
90s.
I'm here for it. Love
Yeah.
songs,
Yeah, music
baggy
was definitely
clothes.
better in the 90s. I'm gonna definitely have to say the 90s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, guess what, y'all? Our golf outing live on the is that where we supposed to be?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Live on the green. It is happening on Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
Oh my goodness. We have so much, y'all. It is gonna be off the hook. If you have people are trying to get tickets foursomes today.
It's all sold out.
It sold out in February.
Individually,
And we kept trying.
yeah, we tried to sell 'em.
everything.
And we
tried-
opened up one extra foursome
Yes,
and
we
tried to
did.
let y'all know, but all sold out. That's
Next
just like
year.
folks always want to wait till the last minute. But next
guess
year,
what? But guess what? I don't know. This is one calendar. If you are a true Power 52 supporter, put 9/25/25 on your calendar. Save the date. We are celebrating hard. We're coming in strong. 10 years, baby.
put it in the comments. 9/25/25.
9/25/25.
Save the date.
Please look out for it because it's going to be a sold out event. It's going to be really classy. You never know who's going to be at any of our
Exactly.
events. I mean, we
Yeah,
had people.
Boris Kojo show up
Yes.
just randomly
Rough
off the
That's
streets.
what I'm
Rough
saying.
Ends just showed up off the street.
You don't know.
You
It
never
is
know
going to
who's
be a
gonna be
hot
there.
like fire event. Put it, save the date right now.
9/25/25.
We are making the final touches. Oh, yes, come celebrate with us. Yes. So we're going to be having a good time. Also, ways to support. Low, pass the offering plate. For those of who are going to miss live on the green, you can definitely give a cash offering. We take cash apps at Power 52 Official, PayPal, Givelify, and Zelle. Donations at power52.org. And definitely shop our swag. We're going to have a lot of nice stuff coming to the swag shop in the fall. So watch out for that. But these are ways to support and definitely volunteer.
Volunteer, yes.
Yeah, we always have volunteer opportunities. And so and we want a lot of our volunteers are here online tonight. So we want to give a shout out to you guys. Thanks for supporting us. Our last event was the community cleanup.
Yep.
And so that was amazing. So thank you guys for all your help. I think that's it. We're gonna call it quits tonight. Call it early because we got so many things that we have going on for Tuesday. So we got to get back to work.
Yes.
So remember, life is short. Wait a minute, hold on. Before we go, we'll tell you who we have coming on the next time. This is going to be a surprise.
Yes.
So remember, life is short. Remember to forgive quickly, love truly, and kiss the community with your gifts. Until next time.